Snake Alley is one of Burlington, Iowa's most historic and famous landmarks. It's listed in Ripley's Believe It or Not. Over the years, I've learned that our life paths have many twists and turns, just like Snake Alley.
Hello, I'm Rhonda Reif, and I believe that everything in life happens for a reason. You see, it was a series of synchronistic events that got me to where I am in life today. I'm the CEO and founder of Life's Pathways. Now, people often ask me, Rhonda, what is it that you really do? And I explain by saying, well, I'm kind of an electrician. You see, my father George is an electrician, so I've been exposed to electrical terminology my whole life. Now, I'm not a typical electrician, not the kind that works with the wiring of houses like my dad does, but rather I work with people in their electromagnetic energy field. I've been a holistic health practitioner and consultant for over 20 years, and I'm considered an expert in the area of mind-body awareness. Over the years, I've learned that using electrical analogies is a great way to explain to people what it is I do and how it works. Prior to getting involved with holistic medicine, I was a corporate trainer for Baskin-Robbins ice cream, but life gave me a curve when I was injured on the job and sustained paralysis in my right arm. I was told I'd have to live with the pain and paralysis the rest of my life. A few years later, I began working on my MBA, and while I was in graduate school, I was exposed to holistic healing techniques. That forever changed my life, because within just 2 short weeks, I had over 90% usage of my arm back. I couldn't believe it, so I began to study holistic medicine. I realized that stress had been a major issue in my life, and that the vertebrae in my neck were out of place, much like a tripped breaker in the house, and it was shutting off the electrical impulses to my arm. This is why I founded Life's Pathways, because I want to expose other people to the benefits of holistic medicine. If I hadn't found holistic medicine, I'd still be suffering from paralysis today. Now, over the years, my business has made many turns and twists. It has evolved into several different divisions. The first step, of course, was that I opened a private practice, and then a retail store. I also developed my own line of natural spa products. But I'm a trainer at heart, and I love to train people, so I opened my own school of the healing arts. What I've become is a conduit of knowledge and information, and I energize audiences through my workshops and seminars, my radio program, and my keynote speeches. I've also written a series of articles. Over the years, I've been able to combine my 2 greatest passions in life, which is business consulting with holistic medicine. And I've been able to help people see what the root cause of a situation is, rather than just to treat the surface symptom. So whether you have a customer who is a headache, or you have a headache, I can help you come up with strategies and solutions to help you solve those problems. For instance, I recently worked with a company who had a decline in sales, and they thought that it was because of the local economy. But when we took a look at the whole view approach, or the holistic approach of looking at the root cause, it was discovered that in an attempt for them to save money, they cut costs by decreasing the quality of ingredients in their product. Now, customers were very unhappy. It caused a surge in complaints, so the employees were unmotivated and sales began to spiral downward. If they continued to just treat the surface symptom, which was declining sales, they never would have gotten to the root cause, which was a lower quality product. When we made this connection, the light bulb came on, so to speak, and so then sales began to increase again. On a more personal note, I can tell you that my career took a huge bend in the path when I was able to help a woman who'd been diagnosed with ovarian cancer. She'd been given only 6 months to live. Together, we came up with a pathway that would help her towards wellness and health. I exposed her to everything from massage to acupuncture, from herbs to pure essential oils. She uses guided visualizations and daily affirmations. She took walks on the beach, and she even recorded her own relaxation CD to help her on the healing process. After about 10 minutes, she was sure that the cancer was gone. So she decided to go back to the doctors, and quite frankly, they couldn't believe she was still alive. Tests showed that the tumor, which had been diagnosed about the size of a cantaloupe when she found it, shrunk to the size of an orange or a baseball. The doctors couldn't believe it, so they agreed to do surgery. However, she had to promise that she would quit all holistic medicine for 30 days. Well, the surgery did not go as planned, because during that 30 days, the tumor went from the size of a baseball to the size of a basketball. Now, the good news is that the tumor was cancer-free. And the doctor said, well, they must have made an original misdiagnosis. But the woman knew that it was her belief in herself and the power of holistic medicine that had made her whole again. It illuminated her path to wellness. Today, almost 9 years later, she's still cancer-free. And I know this because I am the woman in the story. Now, the healing process didn't go very well after the surgery, so my doctors suggested that I get a dog. And Serinah's my dog and loyal companion, and she helps to keep me grounded. Looking back over my life, I can see how absolutely everything is connected, how all those twists and turns in my life path actually kept me moving forward. But the most important thing that propelled me forward was my belief in myself. And Serinah's the one who taught me that. Because recently, we were outside, and she saw a butterfly, and she began to chase the butterfly all over the backyard. It was so cute, but I thought, well, she'll never catch it. And the next thing I know, she jumped high in the air, higher than I'd ever seen her jump before, and she caught the butterfly in her paws. I was amazed, but then I was worried that the butterfly had been injured. So I watched with anticipation as she slowly opened her paws, and then I saw the wings begin to flutter, and the butterfly flew away. And of course, Serinah got up and chased it all over again. So I want to leave you with this message. You see, Serinah caught the butterfly because she didn't know she couldn't catch the butterfly. She didn't let fear or self-doubts or emotions get in her way. She believed in herself and her abilities. So I want to challenge you today. What is it that you would like to have or achieve? Now, believe you can just reach out and catch it. And remember that it's time for you now to go off and chase after your wishes, dreams, and butterflies.